Hello, and welcome back to a brand new podcast episode here on Abundant Self. I'm your host, Jules. I'm a manifestation mindset coach. I am also working in the UGC space, so anything content creation, that's also what I do. And I'm here active on YouTube. I do run 2 podcasts, actually, one in Spanish, one in English. So yeah, basically doing lots of things. I'm super involved in this whole entrepreneurship thing. I am like in my business era, I'd say. And I love it. And I'm so grateful for you being here. And I'm so happy and excited to help you on this journey as well. In this week's podcast episode / video, I feel called to speak about the title, like literally why you are your own guru. Like, you are your own guru. What I mean with that, or why I feel called speaking about that topic, is because so many times, and I just had this conversation also with a private client of mine, we seek advice, we seek guidance, we seek answers to our questions. We seek like everywhere in the outside instead of going inwards and actually looking for the answer within ourselves. And that's also something that I do with my private clients whenever they come to me with a question. I mean, of course, I answer them, but I also always kind of like try to turn my answers into questions for them to reflect and for them actually to have the answer, come up with the answer by themselves, because it's all within us. And if this interests you, if this topic feels aligned, then I'm so happy and grateful for you being here. I would also highly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast or Spotify, because this helps me to create more type of videos like that and to keep continuing with this show. The thing with being your own guru is not that you shouldn't hire a coach or you shouldn't invest into mentorship. Like, I'm not saying that at all. I mean, I'm a coach myself. I have invested into multiple coaching programs, mentorships, invested thousands of dollars into my own personal development, my mindset, also, of course, my business. But what I'm saying here is that sometimes as an entrepreneur, or if you are just getting started in the online space, it's so normal to just like invest, this course, that course, and yet another healing modality that you want to learn. And while all of that is fine, sometimes you also have to obviously take time to integrate what you've just learned. Like a client of mine, she was saying about how she's already so keen of like investing into other coaches and also new coaching programs, which is super fine. Like, I love that for her. I love that I gave her this push to, kind of like explore this whole world. And now she's like finished with my 12-week mentorship program, and she's just like, oh my God, what else is out there? But I was like, well, you need time to integrate. Like, you need time to implement really what you've learned, and not just like hop from one strategy to another, for example, in business, or just like get overwhelmed by all those offers out there, because I know those offers are great. Like, most coaches have an insanely great marketing, and their marketing is so good. It happens also to me that I'm like, oh, I want to like yet invest into another course. So I'm not saying like don't seek advice. I'm just saying that sometimes it's also really, really valuable and really good to be your own guru and listen to yourself, not trying to like other people to fix you, but listen to yourself first and try to find the answers within you. And so, for example, also when someone comes to me in order to work with me privately, one-on-one, I'm also saying like, I'm not here to fix you. Like, I always make sure that this person knows I'm not the one fixing them. It's them fixing themselves. Yes, I might have some healing methods. I might have some modalities, EFT tapping, subconscious reprogram techniques like visualization or inner child healing, like some things that we do in our one-on-one sessions that might help them to get closer to where they want to be, or heal certain things in their lives, or heal the relationship they have with themselves and their body. Yes, but they're not broken. And I think this is really important for you to know also, that you are not broken. You are not broken. You're not someone who doesn't have the answer. Like, for real, for sure, you have the answer inside of you. And sometimes it does take a while to find it. Sometimes it does take distance from certain people. Sometimes it does take distance from social media. Sometimes it takes, I don't know, a walk without phone, without headphones, without distractions, just you by yourself in nature, walking, listening to the birds, whatever. Yes, might be that it takes also that. It takes maybe a yoga class, or going to the gym. But at one point, you'll get the answer, you'll get the download. Sometimes also the download comes in, or the message, the message you're meant to hear in that moment comes in through a dream. That's also possible. But the universe, God, whatever is out there, it's constantly trying to connect to you, connect with you, guide you, like really push you in the right direction. And so by being your own guru, I mean, go inwards. I mean, stop listening to other people's opinion, or stop asking other people for their opinion. That's the first thing. Really stop asking them whether or not to, I don't know, move that there, or use that type of clothes. I mean, it's just a waste of time. I think what's also really important to speak about at this point is letting go of the shoulds. Like I should have achieved X by the age of 25, for example, or I should have this or that. Just let go of this pressure of that you should have something. This is something that really helped me, because I, for example, in my business, and it's so sweet, because just this morning, I had actually a very beautiful conversation with one of my past clients. We met, she lives close by, and we were just like meeting up, and I wanted to see how she's doing. And she was telling me how she's so astonished by how far I've come, and just in this last year, how much I grew. And obviously, she also tells me about her story. She's like, I am literally a whole nother person. I live a completely different life. I cannot even remember who she was, like who I was 1 year ago. Like, this is so weird. I was such a different version of myself. I'm so much happier and more fulfilled now. But she also said, so this made me very, very happy. But she also said, Jules, do you know how far you've come? Like, don't compare yourself to other coaches or other creators out there, because you yourself, like, I see your growth. And I was like, I'm always kind of like, not always comparing myself. That's not true. But I feel like I'm still working on myself in that aspect, because I'm still where I'm like, I'm 25 now. Maybe I should have this, by 25. But at the end, why? Like, who made the rules? Who said that you should have this by 25, or you should have made that by the age of 30 or whatever? There's no rule book in life. Literally, there's no rule book. There's society, yes, and you can either choose to go with the flow and do what everyone else does and follow the societal standards, or you go your own way, you go your own path, and you're most likely going to find your own happiness, and your own way of living life, which is way more fulfilled, or way more fulfilling than you could ever have imagined. So go your own path. Please, I want to encourage you to be your own guru. Yes, seek advice here and there, but also be wise and know that you're so intelligent. You're so smart. You do have all the answers within you. You're a human being, a spiritual being, and you are connected to source. You are always connected. And if there are times that maybe you need that extra little push, sure, go hire a coach. Or if there are skills that you don't know yet and you want to learn a new skill set, invest into that course. Grab, I don't know, a PDF, a guide, Always. I am a huge believer in investing into yourself. But I also know that sometimes it can get quite overwhelming with so many offers out there, so many different strategies, so many different approaches, and so many different people with different opinions. And sometimes it's quite refreshing to just be your own guru and go inwards, meditate, and think, what do I want to do right now? What do I feel is the best strategy? What do I think is the most aligned way to sell my offers or my coaching services, for example? That's what I do. I'm not going with a certain strategy. I'm just following my heart and I'm doing whatever I feel called to do. So I think there's definitely a balance that you have to figure out, but I just hope this found the right person. I hope this was valuable. If so, please make sure to save if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet, and make sure to comment also, like, share this episode with a friend, with a family member. If you feel extra kind, I'd love for you to hit that follow button also on Spotify or Apple Podcast and write a 5-star review. This is like literally not even writing, just 5 stars, and that's it. It takes 2 seconds. And it would help me so much to grow this show. You can always slide into my DMs also on Instagram at Jules Bellot or at Jules Bellot Coaching. I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to cheer you up. I'm here to help you up level your life, your bank account, your business, all the things. I am so grateful for you being here. And from the bottom of my heart, let's take a deep breath in, shall we? That felt good from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I'm grateful for you. And I see you next week. Bye.